Hey guys, welcome to the video for Paper Thin. Like we said in the song, or sorry, in the class just earlier tonight, this song is all about stamina. This is a stamina game, so as soon as we get those chord shapes down, just keep running it over and over and over again. That's the only way that this is gonna feel better in your hands. Make sure you're not getting too much stress in the hand or the fingers, or especially right here, it's very easy to get some stress with these bar chords. So let's just hop right into it, talk about our right hand pattern and our left hand shape. So we're making a D minor 7. That's gonna be a bar on our 5th fret. Our ring finger is gonna come over and grab the D string on the 7th fret, and our middle finger is gonna grab our B string on our 6th fret. In our right hand, we're gonna use our assigned fingers so that A is assigned to our thumb, and then high E is assigned to our ring. And we're gonna pluck those together. We're then gonna walk down the strings in order with our 2nd and 1st finger on our B and G string respectively. We're gonna go back to our 3, back to our thumb, 2, 1. So all of that put together is, again, a little bit slower. And we're just gonna loop that. That thumb 2, 1, 3 of that pattern is kind of the bulk of what we're feeling over this entire song. When we loop that, or when we finish looping that, we're gonna slide up one whole step to our E minor 7 on the last beat of this measure. You'll see on your sheet that this D minor 7 and the E minor 7 share a split measure. So that's gonna be on beat 4 when we're sliding up to E minor 7. And that E minor 7 is gonna get pretty much the exact same pattern, just kind of cut short a little bit. Together, 2, 1, 3, back down to D minor 7. So again, that's together, 2, 1, 3, down to D minor 7. And I'll play that just alone now. A little bit slower. So all of that put together, we have and then we repeat that. You'll see the repeat signs kind of in our intro section of this sheet. Right after that, you'll see we go back to our D minor 7 for an entire measure, so we're giving it an extra beat now instead of going to that E minor 7. And then we're following it up with an A minor 7, one whole measure of that as well. You are welcome to grab this A minor 7 however you want. I know we have some options. I myself like to grab it with my thumb and my middle. But you are more than welcome to grab it the more traditional bar chord way, if you are kind of more privy to that. And the plucking pattern in our right hand there is essentially the exact same thing that we were just doing, but now everything has been moved up a string. So our thumb is now assigned to our lowest E string, and our ring is assigned to our B string, with our 2nd and 1st fingers being on our G and D, respectively. And we're gonna just repeat that same pattern. D minor 7, E minor 7, D minor 7. We loop that. D minor 7 for a whole measure, to A minor 7 for a whole measure. D minor 7. So on and so forth. Feel free and slow the video down as well if that helps. But that is the majority of this song, like an overwhelming amount of this song. The only thing that's different, it lives in the chorus. So let's talk about that. The C major 7 that we see, this is kind of our breath in this song, is this chorus section. We're gonna grab this as an open chord. And our right hand pattern is gonna change to a thumb 1, 2, 3, thumb 1, 2, 3. In that same order, starting on our A string with our thumb, 1, 2, and 3 being assigned to D, G, and B, respectively. And don't forget that C major 7, it's the exact same as our C major chord minus our index finger. So we have this. A little bit slower. fingers are just falling one right after the other on the next subsequent string. So you're not skipping any strings here. A, D, G, B, assigned to your thumb, first, second, and third. This F6 is where things get a little cool. We're gonna take this C7 shape and we're gonna move it up one string each, so that means our ring is gonna be found on our G third fret, our D third fret, and our middle is gonna find its way to our G second fret. We're also gonna add our pinky to our B string third fret. Then we're also gonna add our index finger all the way at our lowest string first fret for that extra bass note for F. So again, the body of the chord are these three fingers. You have your D string third fret with your ring finger. You have your middle finger on your G string second fret. And you have your pinky on your B string third fret. With that index finger in the very lowest string first fret, our plucking pattern here is going to be, again, thumb 1, 2, 3, but now we have a split. Our thumb is assigned to our lowest E string, our index is assigned to our D string, our middle our G, and our ring our B. And that's going to sound like this. You're only going to do that twice because on your sheet you'll see an arrow pointing upwards over the word key. That's the first time we kind of run across this. And if you look at the top of your sheet, you'll see the key for that. That up arrow just means we're going to slide this shape up one whole step. For us as guitar players, that means up 2 frets. And you can forget about your index when you're doing this. We're just looking to get the body of the chord sliding up. Nice and controlled. Just like that. So that whole F6 section is going to sound like this. A little bit slower. Remember not to move that index finger. It's just going to be the body of the chord there. And then we go back to our C major 7. So that whole chorus section is going to sound like this. And we're going to go back to our D minor 7 after that. To our old strumming pattern. In that chorus, it's helpful to kind of see that connection between the the C major 7 and that F6 as being the exact same shape. You're just adding that one finger, right? We're just moving those 2 fingers up one string and adding that pinky to our B string. Nice. All right, guys, that's the entire song. I love this song so much. I can't recommend it enough. Please listen to it. Get that melody in your ears. And like I said, this is a stamina game. So just work on this over and over and over again. If you set small goals kind of in the day-to-day, they'll stack up and you'll be playing this in no time. And because so much of the song is really just that D minor 7 to E minor 7 to A minor 7, once you get that down, you have essentially the entire song. So good luck, keep playing it, and I will see you guys in class.